everyone, this is Zelda and you are watching Zelda Sews. I am coming to you midweek to show you how I'm making this bowl cozy using this fabric. This fabric Tony picked out about 10 years ago to use on his leg and never got around to using it. So I love it. I'm going to use this as a bowl cozy, and I'm going to pick a nice horse to center in the middle of the cozy and make it. I looked online, saw a few different ways, and they're about the same way to do it. So the one that I chose is just pretty simple. But I will be right back and I'll show you a little bit of what I've done, and then I'll show you the finished product at the end. Okay, be right back. All right, I have my square cut out, 2 of them. Now I'm going to cut out 2 12-inch pieces of thin batting. Okay, I have both of these squares cut. And what I'm going to do is fold them in half, pretty sides together. Make sure that they fold nice and not crinkle up in there. And then what you're going to do is mark each corner 2.5 by 1.5. I mean 2.25 by 1.25. So 2.25 by 1.25. And this is a friction pin, but it doesn't matter because it's there we go. Two and a quarter by 1.25. You won't see it on this side. Oops, a little bit further. Okay. Last one. If you're a little off, it's okay. Okay, so now you're going to mark from the inside corner to the outside top a diagonal line on each of these. Make sure I got that right. Yep. Because that's where I'm going to stitch. Okay, one there. And last one. Okay, so I'm going to go stitch these and I'll be right back. Now, when it opens, it kind of opens like in a little curve. But you go ahead and cut this off about 1/4 inch. Okay, and now you go and do the same thing. Bring it in mark these corners 2.5 by 1.5, and I'll be right back with that. All right, these are marked 1, 2, 1, 2. I forgot to draw the diagonal line. Okay. These little snips, I got 3 pair off of Amazon. Pretty neat. Okay, and if you need to cut where you can see your 1/4 of an inch, or go ahead. It's a little less than 1/4 of an inch, but it's enough where it won't come apart. That's bulk. Okay, throw these away. Put my scissors back together. And I'll meet you over at the table. All right, I have 2 bowls. Okay, what I'm going to do now is cut the corners of these bowls so that it's nice and oval instead of pointed as a bowl. Because then I'm going to flip this one inside out and then have the pretty sides together. I'm just going to take my glass weight and put it over here by the corner. Mark it. Actually, friction pen. And I'm going to do that to all the corners. I'll be right back. I'm just finishing up this last bowl. And then I'm just going to use my scissors and just cut it. You can use your rotary cutter if that's quicker for you. I'll try. I'll see. I'm going to put it over here. And then the last one. Okay, let's see if it's quicker. Okay, all are done. Now you take one bowl, pretty side up, flip the other one, pretty side down, and match them up in there. They should match up pretty well because you cut them very carefully. Okay. And what you will do is sew all the way around, leaving about a 2-inch opening, but don't do it on the curve. So I'm going to go ahead and clip these so that I can make sure that they stay down in there nice. And I'm going to sew this. I'll be right back. Okay, I have clipped the bowl together. I do a double clip where I like to know where to stop. And that's my opening area that I'm going to leave. Okay. Start here. And you sew about 1/4 of an inch in. And I would back stitch in this area. So I'm going to turn my little back stitch on. And I'm going to back stitch here. Okay, now what you'll do is open this up. You can trim off any little edges here, which I think I might trim a little bit because I went a little far on some of the curves. Trim up some of this. All right, a little bit over here too. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. Okay. Now take this, find your opening, and go across all the way to the opposite side and pull that through. Be careful not to tear your stitches. Push out your corners or your curves. Very nice. And I'm going to go give this a good press before I do any more sewing. I'll be right back. Okay, almost done. Just going to go right around the edge here so that I can close off this open area. And I'm going to start just a little bit before it. Beginning. Now just back stitch again. Okay. And it's done. See you over at the table. And here it is. A wonderful cozy with the horse right there in the middle. Almost in the middle, the center. Throw your keys down in here. And it's perfect. So if this is something that you're interested in, try it out. It's really easy. I did it. It's really easy. Very easy to follow. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next upload. Bye for now.